To my esteemed sister, I have had such a lovely time here at the Everest Society. They do great work here. Now, I know you may think they don't have a place for you, but look at me. I have some obscure skills and I was hired. You'd love it here. Free housing, free food, and not to mention the people. Everyone here is so friendly, even our bosses. We are all so committed to the Everest Society's work. I guess you could even call us an Everest family. And do you know the only thing that would make this little Everest family better? If my own family joined it. So come on, Sylvia, what are you waiting for? What could go wrong? Nothing. The Everest Society is perfect. Perfect for me, and perfect for you. If I ever gave you a different impression, I was very much mistaken. The Everest Society is, and always has been, good. I hope you'll join us soon. Sincerely, your brother, Denver.
I know what I have to do. MacBeth keeps her time machine above her desk. All I have to do is just get MacBeth to leave the office. I assume she leaves for lunch. Lunch breaks, right? You eat lunch in your office? Don't you take a lunch break?
I'm taking a lunch break right now. Here, in my office. Why do you ask? Are you trying to get me to leave you alone in my office? You gonna snoop around?
No. I was just about to take my lunch break, and I was curious.
Go ahead and take your lunch break. I'm not stopping you.
Okay. I'm going. Here we go. Lunch.
All right.
I hurried down the hall, getting out of MacBeth's office as fast as I could. Being in there was like I was constantly being watched for suspicious behavior. As I walked towards the cafeteria, I nearly ran into Iris. She gave me a startled look before pushing past me in the other direction. I gulped and went into the cafeteria.
So, MacBeth, I ran into our new employee, Florence Olivier. You hired her?
Yeah.
But she was very suspicious.
Yeah, I noticed. That's why I hired her. Duh.
You let her into the Everest Society.
To watch her. Oh my gosh, some people.
MacBeth, how does watching her even benefit you?
If we didn't let her in, we'd never find out why she was trying to get in the first place. I think I know why. Besides, I've heard that name before.
Well, why do you think she was trying to get in?
I don't think you want to hear my half-baked theory.
No, you're probably right. So, are you going to get rid of her?
No, I'm gonna keep her around. She's funny.
She's not funny.
She's funny because she's a terrible liar.
So, instead of getting rid of her because she's obviously trying to sabotage something, you're just going to keep her around for your own sick amusement?
You're acting like that's not the same thing that I'm doing with you.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, sorry. You've never sabotaged anyone before in your entire life.
I can't believe you would say that. You are impossible.
Is Miss Everest all right?
Of course. Don't be ridiculous. So, how was your lunch break? Good? Good. Now get back to sorting our paperwork.
Okay. I couldn't see any plausible way to get to the time machine. MacBeth obviously didn't trust me and would never leave me alone in her office. I'd have to break in. Break the machine. What would happen when I broke the machine? Why did Bedford want to destroy the machine? Would it really end the Everest Society? And if it was able to do all that, what else could it do? Would the time machine disappear? Would I be trapped in the past? Would I die? The The last hours I spent sorting paperwork were excruciating as my thoughts spiraled out of control. I couldn't do this. I couldn't destroy the machine until I had answers. I had to talk to Bedford. Although, could I even trust Bedford anymore? I knew next to nothing about him, only that he wanted to destroy the Everest Society. Who was he, really? What was he keeping from me? Why did the time machines exist in the first place? He had mentioned briefly that he helped build the original, but why? And who did he help? I had to find someone else to talk to. Someone who would understand the whole time travel thing. Someone who knew a thing or two about science.
Okay, you can go now. Get out of here. Leave. Now.
Okay. I was going to go further than she thought. I headed to where I had left my suitcase, grabbed it, and headed down to the lobby of the Everest Society. As I exited the building, soft piano music played.
The Everest Letters is a production of the Everest Society. It was written by Laura Archibald and Maddie Theobald. The voice of Denver is James Rutherford. The voice of Bethany is Ellie Bodeli. The voice of MacBeth is Laura Archibald. The voice of Iris is Maddie Theobald. The piano at the end is played by Laura Archibald, and all other music is by Tommy Dorsey. We love you, Tommy Dorsey. Heart, thanks for listening. Tune in next time for episode 9.